There are so many weapons in Halo that it's like impossible to just remember them off the top of your head. There's just that many. But today I sat down to talk about some of the weapons that I remember most fondly from Halo, and I was also wondering, I don't know if the channel is actually of the size where I can get away with doing something like this, but if possible, I'd love to hear what you guys think about the weapons in Halo. Exactly how you guys would rank your top weapons, I suppose. Leave a comment with that and enjoy me rambling about some weapons I enjoy for next 5 minutes. I think one of my favorite weapons has to be the grenade launcher. You don't get to use it a whole lot. I think you only get to use it during 2 missions, but boy, is it so fun to use. Now, this thing wasn't awesome just because it fires grenades out of it. While that makes it pretty cool on its own, if you held down the trigger, it would actually become a little EMP pulse as well. And that thing was so cool to use to take down Banshees out of the air. Also, have you seen that reloading animation? It's fucking sick. Next up, the M6C SOCOM. This is just the silenced pistol from ODST. Honestly, there's really nothing too crazy special about it other than it zooms in and it's silenced. But I think all pistols zoom in, so that's not even really all that crazy. But it is silenced, which is awesome. It's about it. It's silenced. It's also black. It's pretty neat. Sounds neat.
Oh yeah, it's also loaded with armor-piercing rounds.
Taking a break from the human weapons real quick, I think another weapon that's absolutely awesome in design at least is the Needler. Like, this thing looks awesome. You got the purple crystals shooting out the back. It wasn't so good in Halo 1. It kind of felt like shit to use in Halo 1 actually. But this thing was like your best friend against a brute freaking out raging after you killed all of his comrades in Halo 2. Like on Legendary, it was those guys were I still get shakes from thinking about them. I don't really remember how well this thing worked in Halo 3. I don't believe it changed much between 2 and 3, but I know in Reach it feels amazing to use. It does take more needles, I feel like, but it shoots fast enough that it's just it's really fun to use, and it's fun to watch the crystals chase things around the corner. I also just really like the color purple, so that might just be the reason why I like it so much too. Also, quick little fun fact, in Halo Combat Evolved on mission 343 Guilty Spark, you can actually see these pink little crystals on the ground next to the Needler, and this is like the first and only time I believe we ever see like the actual ammo for this gun. Like, you don't even like reload it with anything. You just kind of give it a nice little twirl to risk and it reloads itself. So yeah, that's a neat little thing, I guess. Now I think this is probably pretty obvious, but the energy sword is probably one of the coolest weapons in Halo, if not the coolest, just because it's a sword. It's a laser sword. It's blue. It's shiny. It's like not realistic at all, and that makes it even better. Honestly, if you weren't having any context, it probably wouldn't sound too different from a lightsaber in hindsight. No, but seriously, I love the lunge on this thing. I remember in Halo 2, you can quickly switch to it if you're like aiming down sights with something, like a different weapon zoomed in, and as soon as your recital turns red, you switch to the sword and you can literally just lunge across stages, and it's hilarious to do. I think the last gun to wrap up this little list here is probably the shotgun from Halo 2. I don't know what it's about this shotgun, but it is by far the best feeling shotgun in any of the Halo games. I know it's like, oh, your favorite gun from the sci-fi universe is the normal mundane shotgun, and I'm gonna say yes. Yes, shotguns are cool. They go boom, and then whatever's in front of you is dead. You don't even have to aim. It does all the work for you. Literally just look forward and just put the gun in front of you, pull the trigger, boom, you're done. Whatever's in front of you, dead. Unless it's an elite with a shield, then you're probably going to get slapped. But hey, you know what they say, if it doesn't work once, just shoot again. Well, that pretty much wraps up this video. It's just some of the weapons I like in Halo. If you guys have any weapons that you like, just leave them down in the comments. It'd be a blast to read some of them. Yeah, so if you liked, you like, and I guess I'll catch you guys next time.